Hey, what's going on, boys? It's Ordinary here, and today's video is from Halo 4. And yesterday, I got a request on one of my videos saying, "Hey, can you upload any Halo footage? I'd like to see some Halo footage." So here it is. It's nothing too special. I mean, I do get a perfection, and I don't do anything wrong. But I'm only playing against one or two guys the whole match, and they don't seem to be very good. So. The footage is meant to be more of a distraction while I talk to you guys how I got into Halo and kind of my Halo backstory. I guess I started in Halo 3. I know a lot of players who say that they started in Halo 2, and I did play some Halo 2, but I never had an original Xbox, so I didn't really get my start into Halo 3. I know lots of people say that they played a lot of Halo 2, even though they didn't, because I come from kind of playing competitive, and most of the good players, like 90% of them, started playing in Halo 2, and they came into Halo 3 like really good already, and they left Halo 2 playing quite well. And people think that if they say they played well in Halo 2 that they're more important or some bullshit, but yeah. So the only times I got to play Halo 2 was when I went to friends' houses and stuff, and I did play quite a bit, you know. I thought it was like the best Xbox game, and still probably say it's the best game out on original Xbox. And then Halo 3 came out, and I didn't have an Xbox 360, so I'd still have to go to friends' houses to play the game, and wow, this game is tons of fun. So I'd go over to my friend's house every day that I could, and I'd say, "Hey man, like, you want to play Halo?" And he's fine, and like, you can tell he's not into it, he's just like, "Fine." So, "Hey man, you want to play Halo today?" He's like, "Dude, get your own Xbox." So I was thinking to myself, you know what? Maybe I do get my own Xbox. So like 2 days later, I go down to Future Shop and pick up my very first Xbox 360, and I get my Live, and I get Halo 3. So didn't pick up any other games. I mean, I got the games that came with the console, but just got Halo 3. And I played it for a year straight minimum, without even probably putting in any other games. And I started off kind of crap, you know, playing like lots of Infection and just fun games. And then I started noticing that my shot was getting a bit better, and I wanted to play, you know, more ranked games. So I did that, and I did that, and probably 2.5 years on my very first Xbox account. And I had a ton of Halo games. I mean, I played the piss out of it. Like 4,000 customs, like 2,600 ranked games, and like 2,000 social games, and just so much Halo. And what happened to me eventually is I got rank locked. And if you don't know what that is, it's when you put a lot of time, you play a lot of games in ranked in certain playlists, and you win as often as you lose, and you don't go up or down. And eventually your rank kind of balances out and says, well, this is how good you are, right? You're not getting any better, you're not getting any worse. And you have to win like 20 games in a row to go up, or you have to lose 20 games in a row to go down. And it kind of took any experience that I was having in ranked away from me. I was like, this isn't very fun. And I was also kind of getting into MLG at the time, so I wanted to maybe try out for some teams and see what that scene was all about, so I made a new account. And I don't know if you guys know about boosting, but it's when you play with someone who has not very much experience in the playlist, and you guys will rank up a bit faster. And it only took me 39 games to get my first pick. So I was like, I can do this. Like, I can play at the highest level there is. So I started getting into MLG like quite heavily, and me and my one buddy from school, we'd go on the forums, the MLG forums, and try to try out players and see what we could do, try to get a team together, and maybe go to an event. And we actually, I'm not gonna say we got close to going, but we were on the track. Our plan was to get the sponsor. We already had a sponsor in place, like locked up, ready to go. And we're gonna go to Toronto. And at this time, the year before, there was an MLG event in Toronto, and it was the first one in Canada. And me and my buddy and my team, mostly being from Canada, I think we had one American guy on our team. We wanted to go to a Canadian event because I don't think we all had passports, and it was just going to be a lot less hassle and just be good. For the first one to be Canadian, and we get our event pass, and we do all that shit, and it'd be a great time. And apparently, their first attempt at a Canadian event did not go so well because the turnout wasn't all so good, and the American players, you know, customs and all that shit, they couldn't get through as easy as they'd like to. You know, what would have happened to us if it was an American event? So they never came back to Canada, so we never went to that event, and we never ended up getting the sponsor. And from then on, you know, we just played in the playlist, the MLG playlist, and had a good time. And that was that. And eventually sizzled down into Reach. And when Reach came out, I played that quite a bit too, but I found that it lost its spark to me. The gameplay changes that they made to that game affected me in a negative way. I felt like it didn't feel as Halo as the first 3 in the series did. When they added armor abilities and sprint and stuff, I wasn't sure what to think of that. I mean, it slowed down gameplay and created like an imbalance to me. I wasn't a big fan, and it lost the Halo experience to me. What separated Halo 3 and Halo 2 and Halo 1 apart from all the other shooters like Call of Duties and your Battlefields and any other shooters you can think of. I thought Halo was the best one until Reach came out. I thought this is like the same as all the other games that are out. So I kind of took a step back from Reach. I still went back to it every now and then, but it wasn't as exciting for me as Halo 3 was. And then Halo 4 came out, and I gave it an honest shot. I gave it the old college try. I did have quite a bit of fun. I thought it was better than Reach, but again, it just didn't feel the same as Halo 3 did to me. I mean, with Halo 3, that was the most fun I've had playing a video game. Like, easily. It blows any other game out of the water. I mean, I put so many hours into that game. Tons. Like, triple more than any game I've ever played. I played Halo 3, right? So, I kind of felt like, But then when I played this match here, I found that it was actually quite fun. And they did make some good updates. When I put the disc in, I did have to do an update. And there's like the red X's are back. There's no bloom. And I had a good time. So if you guys want to see me do some more Halo videos, maybe I can do some live comm, or I can just keep telling stories over top of the videos like this. Let me know in the comments, and if you could maybe like the video, maybe comment on the video, subscribe to my channel. If you did really like the video, you know, add it to your favorites. That would mean a lot to me because, you know, I'm just trying to get some views here. And I'll see you guys in the next video.